Urdu is known as one of the most beautiful and poetic languages in the world. Nowadays, a lot of people associate Urdu with Pakistan and Hindi with India, but it's not that simple. In fact, Urdu actually originated in what is now the Deccan Peninsula in India, in modern-day Uttar Pradesh, Hyderabad, Lucknow. It's spoken all across both countries, as well as in the Middle East because of the large amount of South Asians that live there. Urdu was actually introduced to the South Asian subcontinent and originated when there were Muslim invasions happening during the 12th century. And due to the mingling of various languages such as Turkish, Hindi, Persian, and Arabic, Urdu came about. In terms of script, it's quite similar to Arabic and Persian, and borrows a lot of vocabulary from it as well. The word Urdu actually comes from the Turkish word ordu, which means army. And the Mughal courts and cultural centers played a crucial role in the refinement and promotion of Urdu. Poets and scholars who knew Urdu were looked up to by the Mughals as well as the British Empire and the colonizers. Queen Victoria was so obsessed with Urdu and she thought it was so fascinating that she hired one of her workers, Abdul Karim, to teach her Urdu every single day, and by the time that she died, she knew how to speak and read and write Urdu a little bit. There's even pictures of her workbooks where she's practicing Urdu. Urdu became known as this respectable, poetic language and would often be recited during mushairas and during gatherings. So then this begs the question, why is Urdu so heavily associated with Pakistan and Muslims if it's still heavily spoken in India? And this might be because it overlaps so much with Persian and Arabic, but during the partition, when Pakistan became a homeland for Muslims, the Muslim League and Muhammad Ali Jinnah established that Urdu was going to be the official language of Pakistan, even though only 7% of Pakistanis spoke Urdu as their first language. But because it was associated with education and literacy and because it was respected so much, it became the official language. From then till now, there's been a lot of polarization about language, and language does play a part in politics. In early Bollywood and Indian cinema, you'll see that a lot of the screenwriters and songwriters were people who were Muslim who spoke Urdu. And anytime a movie came out, there would be 3 titles, one in English, one in Hindi, and one in Urdu. But now we've gotten to a point where the countries are so polarized, there's been a deliberate push to associate Urdu with Pakistan. In fact, the patriotic song that's now associated with India, known as Sare Jahan Se Acha, is actually written by Allama Iqbal, who's an Urdu poet who actually wrote it about Hindustan during British colonization. After reading about its history and its politics, you realize that Urdu is so much more than just a language.